Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is UPSL DMV North playoff action live on a beautiful night here in Kensington, Maryland. This is Einstein High School for your FC Montgomery Soccer Incorporated hosting MOCO 1776 in the first round of the DMV North playoffs. This is a semifinal match, which will, of course, see one team finishing up their season, one team advancing to the finals. Certainly this is a rivalry, a derby match of two teams from the same area that needs little introduction to the diehard fans. But for those without the background knowledge, MSI earned the second seed in the DMV North this season. I mean, the home field. They will host number 3, Montgomery Soccer. And will be no love lost out there on the field. This is a local rivalry that has seen results go both ways. You'd have to say MSI have been the more successful of the side, although they are looking to get back to their championship winning ways. They have been always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They have been consistently in playoffs, have made many appearances, but would love to take home the trophy and advance to nationals. I think with a side with this much talent, this much quality in the coaching staff, anything short of a nationals run would be a disappointment. We'll have the walkout, we'll have the anthem, and we'll have match kickoff here on DMV Sports Media. Thanks always for joining. Make sure to share the link with any interested parties. Hit the like button. Every single like does help boost us in the algorithm, and we'll give these players and teams the exposure that they deserve. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We have exclusive coverage for all MSI home matches, as well as many others across the UPSL, NPSL, USL2, USLW, WPSL, etc. We're trying to expand our reach here on DMV Sports Media, and we appreciate you, the fan. We have Bowley's Athletic hosting Bridgeport, kicking off 30 minutes prior to this one. At last check, that was a level affair. The winner of that match, of course, will take on the winner of MOCO MSI next week in the championship. As far as MSI are concerned, they will be hoping for a Bridgeport win. If Bridgeport knock down Bowley's, then MSI with a victory would enjoy hosting rights here, ostensibly at Einstein High School. So certainly one to keep track of live on the DMV Sports Media channel with Aaron Burbridge and Tyler Lochte of the Big Ten Network on the call. Up from Bowley's Quarter, Maryland. I'm Noah Walker, joined with the broadcast professional video expert Donovan Wallace, and we are ready to share this one with you as we get the walkout, the anthem, and UPSL semis. Get those predictions in the chat and get the friendly banter going. We'll be right with you for match kickoff here after the pre-match ceremony. Walkout is upon us. As always, get those predictions in. Let us know where you're tuned in from and thoughts and players to watch out for. MSI, a massive club that not only has the men's side, but they're built on a strong youth and recreational program where they grow the grassroots game at all levels. You'll see the youth players joining the men's team here in the walkout. Really great thing to see for the sport. If you're in the Montgomery County area, no doubt, check out MSI. If you're looking for a spot for your kid to play, here comes the walkout. Well, the walkout is finished, the anthem played, and it's time for kickoff. A lovely night here in Montgomery County. The score over in the other semifinal, still level at 0-0. So I'll keep you posted on that one, but plenty to look out for in this match as MSI look to start their playoff hopes here. The winner of the UPSL DMV North would advance to the round of 32 and advance on the run towards potential Final Four. Just reminding all that this is a part of a national circuit, so lots on the line. The journey begins now with elimination. If this match were tied after 90, we would see 2 15-minute periods of extra time followed by penalties, but lots to play for before we get into any discussion on penalties, any discussion on extra time. Alan, welcome, tuned in all the way from South Georgia. Welcome to everyone else. Let us know where you're tuned in from. Share the link with any friends. Yeah, get your bet in. You want to go double or nothing? You got to do it before kickoff. Yes, no. Looks like MSI will play left to right, wearing their green tops with white bottom. MOCO wearing their orange and yellow kits with blue bottom. We'll play right to left. Make sure to hit the like button for all those joining us. Jamison Metz is going to take the goalkeeping role for MOCO tonight. He is certainly going to have his hands full with a potent MSI offense that did earn the second seed from the regular season. MOCO will get us kicked off. Standing over the ball is Famajang Chunga, a player who has been with this MOCO side for many seasons, has generated a lot of offense, a lot of goals, and will be a player to watch out for. And we are underway here in the DMV North UPSL Premier semifinals. MOCO knocking this one around, attacking right to left. No real urgency right off the bat to get the ball forward. Although we are going to see a ball sent to the corner. The offside flag goes, and MOCO trying their hand at an early ball over the top. Set piece coming out for MOCO. As Nyama will keep it on the ground, sends it to the far side. And here comes the pressure. It's back over towards Nyama. And MOCO have found success down the far side. Ibrahim will send it back, and MSI at this moment inviting pressure on themselves. They will use their goalkeeper to try to get out. That's a smart move to clear the lines from the goalkeeper, number 1, Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero, repping between the pipes for for MSI. And down the line go MOCO. Good combination play. Chunga will go down the line, no connection. He was run out of real estate, and MSI will get their turn on the ball. Nyama has found his connection in the midfield. This is a patient, measured approach from MSI, who have sent it over You see Martini trying to find those pockets and open up space. It's a big ball over the top, and it will bring Jamison Metz to his first touch of the match. Not a bad idea, but a little too direct. It's quickly back in. G was the intended target. Now going the other way is MOCO. Huge tackle to slow down the would-be counterattack. That was off the foot of Taylor Nelson. Played his ball at Center College. And did a good job covering the space to slow down this MOCO counterattack. It's a towering throw in the direction of Chunga. Flicked forward out of harm's way by Martini, and that's an errant shot from the MOCO midfielder, but still danger as MSI and Ibrahim forced to shielding it over the far touch. This is sent down the line, and there is a bit of breathing room now for MSI to work with. Katim Jai able to earn the throw. This one sent across. And Niama will find Suarez. Suarez just bounces it right back now. Martini rounding one. That's clever from Meyer. And this is much better from MSI. Drew the intervention. Katim Ng just a little late on the challenge. He has given away the set piece inside MOCO territory. Sent in the direction of Chunga, no connection to be found. And that's not the best sequence we've seen from MSI. MOCO looking to capitalize. It's in the direction of Ibarra, but no connection to be found. Gotta say, the MOCO jersey is a bit of a nightmare to read which jersey is which or which number is which, but here comes MSI down across midfield. It's sniffed out and sent into the back line. Good pressure from Ibrahim. And it is going to be a pullback, a foul, and an early delivery for MSI, who will keep this on the ground. Idea was on, but the connection not to be found. Consolation prize of a throw for MSI on the far side. It was Patrick Helios Linehan who asked the question, but unable to find any recipient inside the MOCO 18. It's a long throw setup for MSI, who are looking to start the pot. Look at that delivery. It's just over the bar. We're going to come back and look at this replay, but what a dangerous delivery this is. Video game strength from the long throw delivery, and Jamison Metz and MOCO breathe a huge sigh of relief after that one sails up and over the crossbar. Metz has seen enough. He's going to send everyone upfield and give his back line a bit of a breather. It's a low ball that is flicked on well initially. Now Weddle settled by Asares. Plenty of space on the far touch for MSI. Katim jockeying for space. The second ball falls kindly for Montgomery Soccer. It was whisked forward by Meyer. It is a huge part of this MSI side. We'll expect to see a lot of him on the ball. It was the target that time, but MOCO first to it. Good team, and G shakes the pot and wins the ball back. Well done. Martini will keep it in kind. Oh, that's poor decision. Chunga able to wing it back. He is the recipient of the final ball. You see exactly what MOCO are looking for. Chunga serving as the fulcrum point up top. The overlapping runs coming from the width. And again, good hold-up play from Chunga. This is sent out by Gomez. Final ball left something to be desired, and Meyer will bounce it right outside. MOCO having to drop bodies behind the ball as MSI get their touches. Ooh, Ibarra got a touch, but maybe not the touch he was looking for. Katiman G is making life very uncomfortable, and Ibarra has the final touch at the expense of a throw. And here comes another opportunity for that dangerous long throw delivery off the hands of Taylor Nelson. For those just joining us, stay tuned for this one. It is an absolutely wild throw delivery. There is some action off the ball. Looks like this one's whistled. There's some jockeying that our center official didn't love. Here comes a delivery from Nelson. On a line to the back post. It begs for a finish, and there is going to be a flag. It looks like it's deemed to have gone over the end line. Goal kick to come. We'll look back at the replay, but not a shot, not a chance that we're going to see from our angle whether this was over the line or not. But the linesman down there on the line believes it was gone. His angle is much better than ours up here, and it is going to be a throw on that far touchline for the benefit of MSI. Crazy weapon that MSI have here. Taylor Nelson's throw will be called on, and it has to play into the mind of Montgomery County because there are some times where you just want to send the clearance out, but it may be in the back of your mind that you don't want to. That can lead to goals from open play as well. And we've seen it before from other sides. Arlington's McMillan, plenty of other long throw deliveries, every one unique in its own right, but that long throw has to be a particular brand of dangerous with just how much distance and how direct on a line it is. Certainly keep an eye out for that delivery. Welcome, Random Aussie, tuned in all the way from Sydney, Australia. So we got Georgia and Australia in the house. Let us know where you're tuned in from. That's a high kick, but play will continue. MSI trying to make the most, and it is turned over on the second look. Final touch off the foot of MSI. And that's an errant touch. Martini able to marshal this over the far touch. Score update in the other match. Bridgeport has scored their first, so 1-0 Bridge over Bolis. We'll keep you updated with that match. Also live on DMV Sports Media, Tyler Lochte and Aaron Burbridge on the call over there. This one's sent over to the near side. Well challenged. And Codio will find his fulcrum point in Nelson. Nelson continuing the ball out to the far side where greener pastures await. This is Meyer. Really positive touch forward. Maybe not enough venom on that ball forward. Now the counterattack easily sniffed out. And MSI will find Pinero with the back pass. Really good connection. Meyer will look to send it over, has found a connection. And over the top this one goes. There is a point of contact and there is a foul. We'll look at the replay now. Hard to see the point of contact from our vantage point, but it is going to be called, and it does look like Gabara is still down for MOCO, so it could be a tough position. They might need to make an early sub. It's too early to say, but in a match where there is limited subs and no re-entry, you don't want to have to use your tactical switches too early. Looks like Gabara is back on his feet. We're glad to see that. Metz will send this one forward. Got a lot better clearance, and he has got Chunga down the line. Chunga finally challenged. And Nelson has to knock that one out in order to allow his back line to get back in support. Looks like Ibarra will take this throw. MOCO cooking up a long throw of their own. Hard to imagine it'll mirror what Nelson has, but could cause some chaos. Oh, that's maybe not. When you contrast that with the power that Nelson got on his, it's almost comical, but certainly that's not exactly how MOCO drew that long throw in. Welcome, Yaza, tuned in all the way from Houston. We got another chance for Barra. This one gets a lot more clearance. Second bite at the apple for MOCO, but even better defending. A lot of green shirts there in support. And it looks like Coadio has done enough. Not only made the, that's Katim and G who made the intervention. There's an address from our center official, Bugs Cabrera, who is doing a good job in bringing the captain over and not giving the cards before he needs to. This is a match that will see cards. Make no mistake, in the semifinal where it's win or go home, I think as a center official, you don't want to open that door, because once you give a card for one harsh challenge, for one piece of dissent, you have to do it for everyone, or at least that's the idea. There's Martini, he's in possession for MSI, and there's a good measured patient approach. But to MOCO's credit, they have shown patience as well, shaping this one instead of just chasing, and then they back off when they see it's not there. MSI would love to open up a pocket behind, and they have found a wide pocket. That's exactly what MSI have looking for. Here's Meyer cutting, finding Martini. As we'll go down the line and rinse, repeat, more of the same. Nelson has pressured, not the pass that he wanted to find, and MOCO looking to counter. They very much are a counter-attacking team, but MSI that much quicker. Big ball over the top, a little too direct. Metz always favored for winning that one. Down the line, not how Gabar drew that one up, but it will be back into the hands of Martini. Big ball down the line. Begs for a square ball. It's mopped up before it got to Katim and G, but great run down the line from Patrick Helios-Linehan, who has been oh so dangerous getting up and down that left side.
No, I know. I looked at the team. I was like, yeah, they're playing all the big boys today.
And here comes another throw. You have to almost remind yourself that it goes from the idea of, oh, it's just a throw to, oh, this is a real danger. Here's Nelson on a line. Metz will punch. Not a comfortable moment, but it's well dealt with, or at least well enough from Jamison Metz to find a clearance. I believe it's another throw, although maybe it's a corner. Take your pick. Doesn't really matter from MSI's perspective. They've got plenty either way. It is going to be Ibrahim to take. Ilyas Ibrahim on the ground to Meyer. The return pass is a solid one. It's a deflected ball that doesn't really find any MSI recipients. Niyama will go back in order to go forward. Here's a big ball, and it would have been offside. Yeah, flag had gone. It's just a set piece coming out for MOCO. It's a big ball forward from Metz. Looking for the second run is MOCO. That's a strong turn. Final touch did come off the MOCO player. And Ilyas Ibrahim quick with the throw. He's got Martini. Now Meyer turning. And that's not going to find any recipient. MOCO down the line. They have run out of real estate to work into. And once again, MSI will go back in order to go forward and find a different vantage point. Great turn from Meyer. And he'll slow this one down to find a better look. Again, it's blocked ahead of its final destination. Fomo Chunga, he's been really strong up top. Oh, that's an excellent intervention from Niyama. This was going to be onside. Martini in the nick of time. Capolina intervening as well. He's got Francis Myers, and now MSI breathing a brief sigh of relief. There was a brief moment where MOCO did look like they may have timed their run to perfection, but it's well sniffed out. It's a hard challenge from behind. Did he get ball? The question remains. We'll come back to that moment, but for now, MOCO building on their quick steal. That guy pushes it back. Big idea. It does find the feet of Chunga, who is in an onside position. He's going to send the early ball in. Oh, there's the goal. Something from nothing. Fomo Chunga has sent it in. He's found the eventual target against the run of play somewhat, but MOCO won't care. That is Abraham Israel with the final touch off the service from Fomo Chunga. And we had mentioned that. Let's take a look at the replay. MOCO finding the service from Chunga. The final touch from Israel. It was a really well-timed run. It has to be said, MSI probably won't be thrilled with their inability to stop the service and to mark the man. But game on here in this semifinal in the 22nd minute. Well, we spoke about the importance of Fomo Chunga to this side, and that time able to create a lovely chance. MSI now, a lot of urgency. Sent down the line, Yema sniffs it out. Suarez has won the throw. That's certainly a handball, you'd think. or maybe not. It's from the ground. MSI will have the set piece. And we're back underway. Niyama to Nelson to Capelina, and down the line go MSI. There's immediately pressure from MOCO. Early service over the top. Francis Meyer, what a touch from Meyer. It's the chip, and there's the goal from Meyer. Incredible touch from Francis Meyer to beat Jamison Metz. It was the first touch that really did it for me. Beautiful response from MSI. And they have pulled level as quickly. Great ball over the top. Here's a look back on the replay. Great assist from Ahmad Niyama. And again, of course, the touch, the goal, Francis Meyer. Level score here in this DMV North semifinal. That's an errant pass, quickly cut out by Montgomery. We may have to remove this. Down the line we go. And the final intended target was Ibrahim, but never really a chance of connection. Is there an ND filter? I'm going to try to get some of this glare off. Oh, it's not switch. That's too extreme. Down the line goes MOCO. There's got space in the midfield to work into. Here's Chunga in that space, and the final ball towards Abraham. Well sniffed out. And Chunga, he'll get there down the line. Quick counterattack. And now the square ball. And it is going to be a foul. It looks like the late contact after the service has been whistled. Set piece for MOCO. Huge opportunity for MOCO to get right back into the driver's seat. We'll call this an upgraded corner kick from really dangerous position. For a goalkeeper's perspective, it's difficult because you don't have time to cover the ground to get to this ball, but as an attacking side, you can put this where the defenders are facing their own goal. There is the delivery. Nelson first to it, falls to the top of the 18, but it's really well closed down by Sir Rafael Azores. And after a flurry of activity, the pace of the game has slowed a little bit. MSI trying to make it count. Team in G. This ball deflected out. Yama will go back once again in search of greener pastures to play into. Capelina now likewise forcing Montgomery County to chase. This is a delicious ball over the top, but the flag has gone. Intended target was Emmanuel Claudio. Welcome, of course. He has a Random Aussie, Madeline, and Riz Soccer DMV. Welcome, Riz Soccer. Indeed, I mean, World Cup has been great. But I can't say enough about how competitive this match has been. Down the line we go, plenty of space. And now Nelson will step, but the acceleration is great. That's incredible makeup speed from Nelson. There's still a player down behind the ball, but Montgomery County will continue down the line, looking for a service. And it's well dealt with by Ibrahim. Gabara to send this one in. And he's found a player completely unmarked. Now, an attempted Travella. It did draw a clearance from Nelson, and now a throw all the way in the corner. Gabara looking for long throw connection. It's into the 6, well punched, and that will open up a deep strike from distance, no connection, and Pinero's punch is enough to withstand that pressure. It's Kevin Blanco Gomez with the strike from distance, but never really had Pinero concerned. Measured, patient approach from MSI side, and now Katim G dispossessed in the midfield. There are bodies forward for MOCO. Here is going to draw Pinero off his line. Flag came up, wouldn't have counted anyways. Back underway we are. This one is sent over the top. MOCO's back line well positioned to deal with it. Gabara under pressure. Has to send a sky-high ball out. Well, task failed successfully. Capellina's first touch ended up about as good as he would have wanted it. Francis Meyer with the second ball. And there is a late challenge on the back of Meyer. We'll draw the referee's intervention. Niyama will find connection in the midfield. Martini will continue it outside. Oh, the fortunate bounce, and then the deflection will take it all the way in the hands of Jamison Metz. That's not the most convincing clearance. Francis Meyer with the strike. It's just wide. And it did take a deflection on its way through, so we're going to have a corner kick. Here's a look back on the strike. That's not the distance, not the elevation that he needed. And Francis Meyer, probably the last player you want this ball to find in and around the 18. Already has one to his name. If you're FC MOCO, that is. This one pops straight up. Gomez will find some breathing room for his side. And Capellina didn't quite get the touch. you're just joining us, this is DMV North playoffs here in the UPSL Premier. First goal did come from FC MOCO, service from Fomo Chunga. But response was a thing of beauty. Niyama to Francis Meyer to find the equalizer. And now a big ball, but Pinheiro off his line to sweep up. There was an offside flag in any case. And MSI will try another big ball over the top. Jamison Metz scurrying to intervene. That ball on the other side was sent in the direction of Israel, who has the lone goal today for MOCO. Much better clearance from Jamison Metz. There's a coming together between players, and it looks like there is a set piece coming out for Yama and MSI. Back underway here in this semifinal. Quick note, at the half, of course, Bridgeport still leading Bullies in that other UPSL contest. I'll keep you updated on the notes from that match. The winner of this game will face the winner of Bridge and Bullies. There's another late challenge and another set piece for MSI's benefit. Oh, that's an errant ball out. Niyama will pop up. With help from Pinheiro. Ooh, didn't really get the clearance that he was looking for, but instead, there's no harm, no foul. And back into the waiting feet of Pinheiro.
Longest halftime ever over there. What's going on?
You try to turn your brother into an accordion.
On the side, taking their time to find the right ball out. This has connected on the far side with Quadai. That's a late challenge. No foul. Oh no, it is going to be given. Set piece. Foul certainly mounting here in this semifinal. And the continued fouls certainly at some point will draw a caution.
It don't look like you know.
Center official
Control the game, bro.
continuing to allow the game to progress. This is a big ball over the top in the direction of Ilyas Ibrahim. Second one is challenged by Esres. Israel able to settle. There's a big ball in the direction of Fachunga. And Pinheiro read that so well. Gonzalo Bartoli. Pinheiro called on at the top, at the outer reaches of his 18, and didn't he intervene well? Chunga has really been a thorn in the side of this MSI back line, but able to weather the storm. Francis Meyer into Katim G. The overlapping run is there from Kouadi, and there was no run, top of the 18. The clearance made, and now Israel looking to turn. Chunga has turned. Chunga has walked the tightrope. How has he kept this one in? Chunga! Oh, just wide. Did it get a touch? No, it's a goal kick to come, but you just see how dangerous Fomo Chunga is when he gets in transition. It's like second half is underway in that other DMV North semifinal as we move on into the 38th minute here at Einstein High School in Montgomery County. Yama waiting and drawing the pressure, and MSI will continue to look for a weakness in the formation of MOCO. Beautifully weighted ball, but Jamison Metz there at the outer reaches of his 18. There's a coming together between Katim G and Metz, and there has been a lot of patience both ways in terms of no cards coming. Sheer accumulation for MOCO and a late contact on Jamison Metz. This one crosses midfield. Much better connection found for MOCO. And now a throw deep inside MSI territory. No path forward. And MSI will have to withstand another throw from MOCO. Mochunga is the recipient. Turns one, now a chance. Really well dealt with on an uncomfortable moment if you're a Montgomery County fan. MSI bending, not breaking here in the back line. Can they take some pressure off with the ball forward? That is slightly underwhelming as MSI able to find a throw here on the near side. Katim G down the line. He's once again dispossessed by Ibarra, but at the expense of a throw, and we're certainly getting closer to where you would think Nelson might be brought to deliver that throw. This time MSI electing instead to keep the ball on the ground. Myers over to Niyama.
Let's go, MSI!
Niyama into the top of the 18. Second bite at the apple for MSI. Azares back to Niyama. That's not the connection that MSI needed. Chunga working tirelessly to help earn the hold-up play for MOCO. Once again called on up top. And they're going to have a throw once again for Montgomery County, 1776. This is popped up. Niyama on the final ball. Meyer will send it away. There is going to be a set piece for the benefit of MOCO. I have to find a way around calling these teams Montgomery County because, well, there's Montgomery Soccer Inc. and there's MOCO, which of course stands for Montgomery County too. We're just going to go by the direct names from now on. Sure, it'll get a little redundant, but clarity's sake, there is going to be a set piece here in a central area. And standing over it appears to be Joseph Tolton. A couple of options. It looks like Tolton the favorite to potentially take this one. No, it's into the wall. Flicked forward, Pinero always favored to get there. It's an errant clearance. And for the benefit of MOCO, Pinero able to find Chunga. Chunga appears to have won another throw for FC MOCO. There's the delivery. Yama gets it away. Now down the line we go with big ball forward. This is Katim G. No offside on a throw. G able to find success with the first effort, but has worked back to slow down any potential counterattack. It's great wherewithal from Linehan to find a ball and send a quick one in the direction of Katim G. There's contact off the ball, but play will continue. Here's Francis Meyer settling it down. Martini out of the air. There's a coming together of heads, certainly a head injury, and we're going to need some medical treatment. That's a tough moment to watch. We're going to first check. Yeah. Tough moment to see. I think we'll see both sides meet with their coaches and captains as the man down receives, or both players down receive the medical attention. We're going to take a quick moment to allow the players to get the treatment, and we'll be right back in about 30 to 40 seconds after both players get treatment. Oh, contentious moment. There is some drawing off the ball. Looks like we are going to have a drop ball here inside of MSI territory. Tempers flaring as is expected here in a semifinal. Meanwhile, over in that Bridge Bowleys match, still level. Excuse me, still Bridge up by 1. Status quo remains in the 55th minute or 54th minute. Looks like it's Capolino who's still down and out for Montgomery Soccer, Inc. We hope the best for Capelina, and of course, we will see play restart. It's a drop ball inside MSI territory. And it looks like we are back underway. This is Pinero. Switching the play. Diamo looking for the home run ball over the top. The team in G is there. Metz punching. Well punched by Jamison Metz. Had to get there, working against the ever so dangerous team in G. Second bite at the apple for MSI, and it's skied up and over. Deep into stoppage time now. Obviously, we're going to see some added time for the injury and the stoppages, but this half is not long for this world. Goal kick for FC MOCO. Jamison Metz sending his colleagues forward, and we'll knock this one over the midline. Chunga is the target. Israel the second runner, and that's well challenged from Nelson. Here's Francis Meyer. This is top of the 18, heroic diving header away from the late entrance into the match. And on the other side we go. Looks like Daniel Gaborda has come on for MSI to replace the injured Capelina. And that is going to do it for your first half. We're all level here in this DMV North semi-final. Goals from Israel, assisted by Fomo Chunga for FC MOCO, but the response, an incredible ball over the top from Niama, knocked home by Francis Meyer after a beautiful touch, and then a chip. We have 45 minutes left to separate these two sides. Feel free to check in on the Bridge Bowlies match, also live on DMV Sports Media with Tyler Lochte and Aaron Burbridge on the call. I'm Noah Walker, joined with the one and only Donovan Wallace on the video, and we'll be right back for second half. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, hello and welcome back here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. This is DMV North semifinal action here in the UPSL Premier. We're live from Albert Einstein High School in Kensington, Maryland, home of Montgomery Soccer Inc. It was a half that's all. FC MOCO 1776 find the go-ahead goal initially. Israel capping home a header off a service from Fomochunga, but MSI able to respond. Niyama serving one up for Francis Meyer to find the equalizer. 45 minutes to produce a winner, and we are underway. MSI will play right to left this half, wearing their green tops, white bottoms. And of course, FC MOCO will play left to right, wearing their orange tops, blue bottoms. There's Martini, man, bouncing it back to Niyama. Fomochunga making life uncomfortable, but this is really good ball movement from MSI. And they will try to break the lock in the middle. Counterattack could be on. Nelson doing a good job marshalling. He got help from central area, and now huge tackle. We'll see MSI on the front foot. Here's Francis Meyer touching it to Martini. And now bodies are committed forward for this attacking threat. Niyama and Meyer, and the final ball, Ilyas Ubrahim, top of the 18, begs for a shot. Instead, it's served out wide. Early ball, top of the 6. Oh, golazo! There it is! The go-ahead goal for Ilyas Ubrahim and MSI Pro. And it doesn't get any better than this. A perfect strike, side netting, not a thing Jamison Metz can do. And MSI are ahead here at home. Let's take a look back on the replay. Really clean hit. The assist coming off the feet of Nicholas Out, who did really well to work down the line. The initial ball into Out came from Linehan, but the finish on the end of it, who else but Ilyas Ubrahim? And now MSI are ahead. So if all things held true in the current moment, of course, we're going to go with the live scoring the way that the World Cup on Google does. It would be Bridgesport's MSI in the final here live next Saturday, but there's lots of time left, so we're not going to go and make any conclusions. There is going to be a foul coming out.
Yeah, he scored. That's my copy.
Really clean strike. Looks like in the other match, it's 2-0 Bridgeport. Bridgeport in full control against Spolies. So sometimes when you're up, you're up. Everything going MSI's way right now. Still lots of time in this match, though. There's Niyama looking for the big ball over the top, or at least over to the far side. Second ball pursued by Katim Najib, but no connection found. Big towering throw down the line. Who else but Fomochunga, the intended target, but far from clear possession. That's a poor pass. Ilyas Ibrahim almost able to pounce upon the errant square ball, and it's well won by Niyama. Ilyas Ibrahim bobbing, weaving, but running into a challenge. And now the counterattack could be on. It's about as offside as you'll ever see a forward ball. He must have came from the 6-yard box. I think that There's a few times you won't see much dissent from a player, but I don't think we're going to see dissent from Israel on that one. Good team in G, popping it back. And now Francis Meyer dispossessed from behind. Clever little back heel, and now it is going to be a set piece for the benefit of MOCO. Meyer, the guilty party.
He would have used him in the first half. I don't blame you. I've been heckling the whole game.
Good ball movement. MOCO earning a little bit of possession here in the back area. And it's a hopeful ball over the top. Dealt with by Nelson. Taken down now by Aceres, and Niyama will spray it out wide. Great connection. Out. Continuing to drive forward, out. And Gabara locked in.
2-0.
MSI settling things down. They have the lead, so possession almost as valuable as goals here. But there's a lot of time left on this clock. This is Niyama, Meyer. And now Martini able to spray it once again away from pressure. No second runner present for MSI, and in turn MOCO will take over. This is well intervened from Martini, and far from a comfortable moment, and Niyama doing really well with that. Now Francis Meyer, not a bad idea. Now it's an uncomfortable back pass. Jamison Metz able to get off his line in the nick of time and make the clearance. MOCO will go back in order to start their attacking threat. Big ball from Metz. He wants to find Israel. Instead, it's Niyama. Second ball picked up well. And Israel will turn again. Chunga, he goes down. The play will continue. And it's going to be an offside. Set piece for MSI coming out of their own area. Offside. There's still a player down. Two 2-0 over in that other match. You can catch the tail end of Bridge Bowlies on DMV Sports Media. Those interested parties. Or you could wear out your browser just to keep the two tabs open. Get audio overload. Booming ball to create a little breathing room for MSI. Second one still very much in contention. Meyer gets a touch, but no clear possessor of this ball. Chunga, that's a huge challenge. Slow down Chunga. Ooh, a nervy back pass, but Pinheiro will get there. Here's Pinheiro settling down and finding a connection on the far side. Pinheiro, he suffered the worst of that, and there is possibly our first card of the match. Let's see. This was kind of a nervy back pass. Pinheiro did really well to get there, and there was late contact. Hard to see from our angle just how much contact there was, but it is going to be a card, and it's Fomo Chunga, possibly one of the players you at least want to pick up a card.
It's 2-0.
Like new player? New player?
Yeah, he plays right wing. Actually, I think he plays left wing.
Well, we'll be prepared for him.
I'll foul. We got to focus on the game in front of
I know.
us.
Who got the card for us?
That was for FC MOCO. Fomo Chunga, the number 9, has picked up a yellow card here in this DMV North semifinal. And we are going to restart play with a set piece coming out for the benefit of MSI. MSI taking their time, moving the ball around. Good touch back. Nyama needs to find his way out of traffic. Martini will help him in that regard. Estrez now up, out. Nicholas out smartly will send it back, and now Nelson in comfortable possession. Bringing out the very best of this back line. Over the top it goes. It's a great idea. And Brahim quickly taking Nyama. Pursued. Nelson. Estrez. Sees something he likes downfield. It's fairly easy clearance, but a great turn from Meyer. Meyer will keep this. Ooh. Looks like it had gone. I thought that ball had stayed alive. There's final contact from FC MOCO. And the 57th minute we go. Nyama into Meyer. Francis Meyer has been so pivotal in this midfield. Able to bounce it back once again. Estrez stretching and finding the open space. Here comes a late challenge, a slaloming run from Patrick Helios Linehan, drawing the late challenge and earning a set piece in a central area. Believe the card has gone to number 36, if I'm not mistaken. Gage Adam. Difficult to see these popsicle orange and white jerseys, but I believe that's Adam, center back for, or at least it's the captain for FC MOCO. There's the service from Martini, lofted into a dangerous area. Metz will come. Golazo, there it is. It's Nelson with the goal. And there's an insurance policy here for MSI Pro. Nelson take a bow. He rose up over everyone, including the FC MOCO goalkeeper. And credit Martini with the service. He knew he was working with an absolute monster of a front man. Put it up where only Nelson could go get it. Here's another look back, and I think that we're seeing
Dude, he gets up there. You know he's like 6'2", 215.
the very best of MSI here tonight. It's yeah, that's great connection between one of the smallest players and one of the largest players on the field. And now the pressure is on. MSI feeling the momentum. Martini has won. Ibrahim will settle things down. That's a veteran leader on the field. Ibrahim playing the smart ball back and taking the intensity out of the moment. Now it's sent over the time. Ibrahim will chase. And it is going to be a throw here for the benefit of MSI. Looks like Kevin Blanco Gomez has come off. Another player coming on. We're seeing some more activity on the sideline for both sides.
Oh, they're bringing on Larry. Yes. Let's go, Larry.
Larry Aguiai, the next player, excuse me. It's like Elliot Eager is the man up to replace Yasud Brahim. Job well done from the Cappy, and now Eager will step up to take his place. MSI with an incredibly strong bench, which in these matchups, it's so important to be able to rely on the next man up. There's Adam over and across. Maybe not the ball that Aaron Zuniga had in mind for his first touch of the match. The slumping run from Linehan. Linehan has picked up the set piece in the process. And there is a card as well. Sebastian Vargas, the guilty party. And here's a look back on the replay. I didn't see this point of contact. One more time. Was it a trip, or was it just the contact with the upper body? It potentially, hard from our angle to see. If there was a trip, then absolutely a foul. Then can't tell though. The point of contact obstructed from our angle. Going to have to trust our officiating crew. It is going to be an opportunity for MSI to serve from this near side. Linehan is the one standing over it. So that indicates it might be a different approach. No Martini this time. It looks like Linehan will try to get it under the wall. Doesn't quite pan out this time. And here's a nervy moment because MSI have bodies committed forward. Fomuchunga streaking down the line. He is going to be the target. Fomuchunga still going. And that's a huge challenge at the back from Daniel Gabora, covering so much ground. To stay with Fomuchunga is no small task, and this is a massive challenge at the back. Katim Njai is off. His job is done, and now Larry Aguiai is on. '63rd minute is upon us to throw into the MSI 18. A couple of heads come together, and there is a potential head injury there, but we will play on. Elliot Eager with his first real intervention. That's lovely defensive work. Martini will turn, and now we'll send one up into the middle seam. That requires some communication. Linehan shaping it out wide, and now an eager Larry Aguiai again pushing it to the far side. This is well dummied back.
Like he wouldn't have touched pitch against them. Realistically.
But does he get a red for the fall season? Like he doesn't
Yes,
sit down
for
one?
the first game. Down to 10.
This is going to be an unfortunate bounce for MOCO. Set piece in a central area right on the midline.
Do you have much extra time in that other game? Was there a 9?
I have no idea. I wish I had a special earpiece from the referee crew. I'm locked in on this. This is a big service from MOCO. No connection to be found. Martini looking for the second ball. Doesn't quite connect. Now popped high into the night sky. Adam able to get underneath of it. As they're coming together, there is certainly a potential head injury, but and it looked like there was an elbow there as well.
Two to
2-1 over in that other match. Bowley's making it a nervous moment for Bridge, possibly a bit of a nervous moment for MSI. And of course, Greg Adams, who else, the goal scorer. Still a bit of conversation happening. There was a really scary moment. Daniel Gabora going up, getting an elbow in the process. Looks like there is going to be a card for dissent from the MSI bench. I believe there was a. Oh, where's the? Oh, I missed it. Where's the replays? Oh, I want to see this. There's a look back at the point of contention from a moment ago. Yeah, hard to see from our angle. But the match is available on DMV Sports Media for those who want to check it out. We're back to live moments here in the 69th minute. Set piece for MOCO. It is going to be played on the ground. MOCO committing bodies forward, and why not? They're down 2, nothing to lose here in this knockout semifinals. Second bite at the apple for the service. That's not going to generate anywhere near enough pressure on goal. Aceres needs to get this one away. Here's Fomo Chunga, and Elliot Eager does well enough to marshal this over the near touchline. MSI do have a throw. Gabora is still out and receiving medical attention after a scary moment.
Justin, there's a lot of our games.
Yeah, that's okay.
Get in front, break the line.
All right, Daniel!
Onwards we play. Big ball over the top, and here to claim is Pinero.
Oh my God. 3-1.
Looks like Bridge have secured their victory over in the other semifinal. So it all comes down to this one. Bridge have secured their spot in the final over Bowley's in all likelihood, depending on the time left. Don't imagine there's a lot. Big touch forward to create for Out. Nicholas Out had the wherewithal to slow things down and continue possession for MSI. Oh, that's a poor turnover. Bodies are forward, and there's a big challenge there. Massive from Daniel Gabora, able to get back into play after that hard head injury a moment ago, and that is a really big stop to slow down the counter-attacking threat. Another foul. This is Aguiai down, and MSI have a set piece just inside their own territory.
It's a big boys game. Focus on the guys on the field, bro.
That's a clean tackle. What is the
He's talking about him attacking us. That's what he's talking about.
Big ball towards the corner. Eager keep it alive. It's popped up. Francis Meyer will move it forward. This may pop over the top. Aggie still pressuring. It's not fully cleared, and now there's going to be a set piece. Larry Aggie, the guilty party.
Justin, is it over? It's over?
No, but I just watched the goal back. Yeah, that's the same guy.
There's a lot of people on the field.
Yeah, then it's over. No, it's not over. They just scored on your thing.
There's Martini.
Oh yeah, game's over.
Well, it's just a slight misstep from Eager, and throw now for MOCO. Bridge Sports have secured their spot in the finals. They have defeated Boley's Athletic 3-1 over in the other match, wrapping up on DMV Sports Media. Hopefully we'll get the fans in from that other game. No doubt, welcome to all of the Bridge Sports fans who have matriculated over to this live stream to find their potential opponents next week, or rather their definitive opponents. Clever skill at the back from Adams. He's looking for a ball over the top now. And this is better. The offside flag has gone. And it's going to be a set piece coming out. On to the final 20 minutes as we tick through into the 72nd minute. MSI still leading. Score 3-1. MOCO trying to will their way back into this one. Daniel Gabora will send this one high up the pitch. There's Francis Meyer. Covered a lot of ground to get there. Meyer's still going. Oh, that's delicious from Meyer. But well marshaled back by the MOCO defender to stay in the play and help out his colleague in the back. Well, it's blocked initially. Agi will take over. And Nyama. So we'll look at a maintained possession.
Nice, Jersey! You can have it after the game!
It's going to be a throw at the midline for FC MOCO. That is into the next zip code. Audacious effort, but no product to show, and a goal kick will follow. Late sub for FC MOCO. Israel, the lone goal scorer, is off. Next up is number 25, Sean Curran, to inject some life into this MOCO side. Great turn here from Linehan. Linehan smartly will bring this back. Didn't want to force anything. And now it's a well-jumped ball. MOCO still going, but there is no final connection on the end. Looks like Niyama is going to be deemed to be the guilty party. Still a player down behind the ball. Here comes the service. Looked like a strike towards goal. And Pinero slow to get back up, but he had it covered the whole way. Goal kick to follow. There comes Fomo Chunga. He's got a runner going opposite. Chunga will cut. Top of the 18 now. Is there going to be a window for the shot? It's well closed down by Eager. Coming together. And finally Pinero off his line. Pinero has to be careful because there has been a strong emphasis on enforcing the time limit. Goalkeepers hold the ball, and he's able to get it away this time. Late switch onto the field for MSI has been Abdur Niyama. Big, long throw to the back post. It's punched initially, not fully cleared. And finally, we will have a set piece coming out. There is a late challenge, and MOCO really showing the frustration now. Is there going to be a card? And we're going to have a set piece coming out. The guilty party. Appears to be Sean Curran. Oh, that's a lovely flick on. Is there a finish? Oh, there it is! Niyama has finished it off for MSI. Abdur with the capital finish. We gotta look back because the build-up play almost as impressive as the eventual goal. Agii deserves all the credit.
Yes, sir! Larry, that's a ball lad.
That's a lovely turn from Larry Agii to connect with Abdur 4-1 is your score.
Andrew would have cleared his legs out. 100%, I guarantee you. You had no chance. Wendy, you got it? Oh, good ball, buddy!
Big ball into the middle. Here comes Niama. Can he strike twice? Oh, it's spilled in front, but Mets will claim.
Yes, Francis, work!
This one popped and flicked forward. Here is Adam. It's looking strong for MSI right now. Just a reminder, Bridgesports have secured the victory over in the other semifinal. Their ticket is punched. MSI with a 4-1 advantage right now in the 82nd minute, looking very strong to be their opponent. And of course, MSI have the second seed, so if this result holds true, they will be hosting next weekend in the DMV North Finals. Quick ball in. MOCO trying to build on something here. Their season could be about 7 minutes away from being over. This is sent to the top of the 18. And it's well dealt with. Now Aceres looking to turn, and now it's all the way back to Pinero. Doesn't really get the height he would have liked. Eager now with the back pass. As a late challenge, and it is going to be a set piece coming out. And it is going to be an opportunity for MSI to send bodies forward. No real rush to take the kick. High into the night sky. Not contested, but there's Martini all the way back to Pinero. That's not the pass that I had in mind. It was well chased down by Eager, but just no chance to keep this one alive. Now, MOCO on the ground. They'll go all the way home to find Jamison Metz. That's a good challenge from Nelson, who can't believe it. Fomo Chunga just jockeying but not winning the ball. It looks like there is going to be a card here for Nyama. There's a late switch for MSI Pro. Next man up is, of course, going to be Gaston Perry. And now it's a set piece from midfield. MOCO dumping this top of the 18. There's got to appreciate the effort to get to this, but it's two MOCO players kind of getting in each other's way, and in the end, it's flicked over the end line. Goal kick to follow. Towering ball upfield. Pressure is on from Agi. There's the ball over the top. Gabora first to it. Second one hotly contested and brought down. Eager out of the air. Agi will continue to pressure. The lone man up top for MSI has help now in the form of Eager. It's a great idea, and he will connect. Now Chunga driving has been the brightest star in this MOCO side today. He'll keep this alive only for the moment. MSI have found their way onto the front foot. Niama back down the line. Now out to Martini. Agi doing as well as you'd like for hold-up play. Down the line it goes. This will find its way over the touchline, but in the end, it does the intended target of just creating some space for MSI. Flick down the line, and Gabora is there once again. Top of the 18, it goes! And that's Pinero settling things down and taking some more precious seconds off the clock here in the 88th minute. Big ball upfield from Pinero. It'll go over the top, and this is perfect for MSI, who want to force players out. This is well won by Abdur Niama. He'll go round the corner. He's taken down, and somehow it's not gone. We'll have to look back on this. Had the ball already gone, that's the only thing I can think of. Now, that looks about as clear a penalty as you'll want. Let's say sketchy moment at the back for MSI, but in the end, no harm, no foul. Pinero doing just enough. And we're going to see another goal kick coming out for the benefit of MSI. Pinero still back slow to his feet. Towering ball into the midfield. Adam sends it forward. Now flicked into the top of the 18. The turn does not net any progress. This is once again possessed in the midfield. '90th minute. We'll see how much stoppage we get. Big ball down the line and does connect with Agiai. Larry Agiai using his strength to keep the play alive. It's down the line. Larry Agiai still going.
He's too small. No way.
I am not sure what we're seeing. It looks like it's a set piece for MOCO. I didn't see where the foul was, but 5 minutes of added time, so 5 minutes for MSI to continue to hold on to this 3-goal advantage. MOCO, it's now or never. They've been streaking all over the field. To their credit, we've seen a rejuvenated, energized MOCO side, but still have not found the goals to show for their efforts.
They got one bowler.
Big ball down the line. Niyama first to it, coming from a very onside position and doing a great job forcing the corner kick. So more time off the clock, more pressure for MSI, and more time that MOCO can't knock at the MSI door.
Everybody's a robot. Everybody a robot.
Here's Myers with the ball to the back posts. Fomuchunga will receive. All the way back to Pinero, who will just send this up high with his first touch. Second ball well won by Martini, who has played every bit of this match, as has Myers. Francis Myers, can he get this off in time? Myers still going, evading one challenge, evading two, and now has lost out. Niyama dispossessed, but a great second challenge. Now Pinero brought into the fold. He'll again send it high. Deflects off. Agiai asking the question. And MOCO able to get this one out of harm's way. It's a very late challenge and a set piece right around midfield. Big ball sent towards the top. MOCO looking. Niyama gets a touch to it. He'll turn down the line. MSI with the throw on the far touchline. They are in cruise control at this point in the match, but still time left to play. Niyama stepping up. This is Ahmed Niyama. Can he get it to Eager? Ahmed Niyama still going. Walking the tightrope here. And now to the corner. Didn't quite get the final result he was looking for, but still took valuable time off the clock. And it will be a goal kick to come. There's your final whistle. MSI have advanced to the championship finals. They'll play Bridgeport likely this Saturday. Tune in live on DMV Sports Media or come out to Einstein High School in Montgomery County, Maryland. Congratulations to FC MOCO 1776 on a successful playoff season, but it's all about MSI. Congratulations on another finals appearance where they will take on longtime rival Bridgeports. I'm Noah Walker here on DMV Sports Media. Thanks for your patronage. Make sure to like and subscribe, especially if you're an MSI fan or just a fan of the game. Excited to see the growth of this sport here with the World Cup. USA flying high, MSI flying high. Looking forward to next weekend. Big thanks to Donovan Wallace behind the camera and on the broadcast. And we bid you an adieu and good evening. Make sure to tune in all day tomorrow. We have UPSL action in the morning. Super Soccer League Maryland Conference Finals between Frederick Kings and Baltimore City FC at 1 p.m. USLW action out at Patuxent at 5 p.m. on Sports Engine Play, and a huge Virginia UPSL Premier semifinal between Arlington SA and Los Toros, 5 p.m. Excuse me, I stand corrected. It's Los Toros and Virginia Dream tomorrow at 5:30 on the channel. And that about wraps it up.